I chose the memoir "The Reason I Jump", written by 13-year-old Naoki Higashida, later translated to English by K. A. Yoshida and David Mitchell. On the left is a picture of Naoki, and the right, translator David Mitchell. Naoki was born in Kimitsu, Japan, the year of 1992. At the age of 5, Naoki was diagnosed with autism. Naoki's autism is severe enough to make spoken communication near impossible. He learned how to spell out words directly onto an alphabet grid. A Japanese alphabet grid is a table on the basic 40 Japanese hiragana letters. Naoki communicates by pointing to the letters on these grids to spell out whole words, which then a helper at his side then transcribes. These words build up into sentences, paragraphs, and entire books. This method enables him to communicate with others and compose poems and stories. By 2004, he had published over 20 nonfiction and fiction books. This book is set up in a question and answer format. The questions are what society wants to ask a person with autism, and Naoki answers them from his own perspective and experiences. Some of his explanations include his beliefs about the magic of nature and his perspective on the life's purpose. On the right is an example of the hiragana alphabet grid. Two symbols and overall themes I found in the book were "Don't judge a book by its cover" and "Society can be overwhelming and subjective." All people have their own individual personalities with separate attributions and characteristics that overall define them. Naoki goes into great detail emphasizing the uniqueness of all people. Physical appearance of one person can be completely opposite of what the individual withholds within themselves. There is no single image of an individual with autism. Everybody contains different identities and ways of operation. For the society can be overwhelming, Naoki highlights the feelings of being overwhelmed in social and public situations. He believes later resulting in these feelings of lonely and isolation from others, these feelings many individuals with autism share. Our society has become so single-minded that people living with a disability have been socially outcasted. Instead of attempting to grasp an understanding of the minds of autistic individuals, we begin to get frustrated for their behavior is unlike our own. David Mitchell explains in the preface of the book that the proof locked inside the helpless-seeming autistic body is a mind as curious, subtle, and complex as yours, as mine, as anyone's. One memorable passage in the book was question 24, stating, "Would you like to be normal?" Naoki answers by saying, "Now even if somebody developed a medicine to cure autism, I might as well choose to stay as I am. Why have I come around to thinking this way?" To give the short version, I've learned that every human being with or without disabilities needs to strive to do their best, and by striving for happiness, you will arrive at happiness. For us, you see, having autism is normal, so we can't know for sure your normal is even like. But so long as we can learn to love ourselves, I'm not sure how much it matters whether we're normal or autistic. I think this explanation Naoki gives could hinder societal stereotypes and arrogant beliefs. Again, there is no single image of an individual. This book is targeted towards parents who are raising a child who is autistic or anyone who knows an individual with autism, society members seeking a better understanding of autism, as well as encouraging to eliminate stereotypes. Naoki attempts to give an explanation for several questions societies have concerning autistic behavior, emotions, and minds, overall stating, "You can judge a person by their looks, but once you know the inner self, both of you can be that much closer.